I decided, Jarhead, Ninja Man, to post this one on this particular site for a very good reason. You see, I have no real care for the military for two reasons. Like I said before, any person who joins the military in this day and age is a complete fool. You go to serve for what cause? I remember Ninja Man was saying in one of his little videos of what cause. So I decided to ask you that question. What cause did those men and women in the service die for? Was it for the UN to get rid of weapons of mass destruction? Oh, that lie was already used. No weapons of mass destruction. Oh yeah, I know. We need a regime change. Already got it. Uh, that was pretty all right. We'll say they died for regime change. Well, regime's already changed. What are they dying for now? Oh yeah, to protect Iraq from the evil Iranians and Syrians. Why not invade? Because George Bush's masters, which is China and Russia, won't let him. Yeah, he'll sit there saber rattling all day. But in truth, our boys are dying for absolutely nothing. The bottom line is we are wasting the greatest commodity we have now. Those fighting men and women for nothing. And that's what pisses me off. That people like you give people like Bush a free pass to basically say whatever, to back any lies. And then when I hear people out there in YouTube land say that you don't dare trample over our troops, I don't have to. It's showing every day. And people like you who post that 3,800 people's death could have been completely avoided had America sooner than later woke up and seen this was all a fraud and held Congress and the president's feet to the fire. Instead, you decided, I'm through. No, I have not even begun to fight. When Crazy 88 asked me what I felt about the war, I told him. I decided to post it. He said I didn't have the guts. Well, I have more than guts. And I got responses from both you and Ninja Man. I was expecting no less. Ninja Man can get up there, wear his pretty little mask, look like a member of the Ku Klux Klan all he wants. You could take your cheap pot shots by making these little cartoon-looking videos of servicemen and women who've died, when all you did was further disgrace them. To do what? Aid to a fallen friend? What a joke. Your friend died for absolutely nothing, and he will be forgotten as absolutely nothing. And that's what hurts the most. That instead, your friend should be with you. Instead, he's dead. Died for nothing. You say I don't have no feeling towards our fighting men and women. I have more feeling because of one reason. I see what kind of bullshit they're in. You don't. You and your friend can have all kind of fun making fun of my weight. I don't deny I'm not the biggest man on the web. I even, as a gesture of my good humor, put it as my favorites because you know why? I want everybody in YouTube land to know how my enemies attack me. They attack me because I'm big. Big deal. But never once have you proven me wrong. If you sit there in YouTube land record a video that says, John's wrong, those boys and girls out there in the armed forces are dying for a noble cause, then please enlighten me on what that noble cause is. Because it can't be for weapons of mass destruction. It can't be for liberation. Because as far as I know, Iraq's got a constitution. They've held it for 2 years. This December will be 2 years. They went back to being a free, independent country. Why in the fuck we still over there? Afghanistan? Hell, Al-Qaeda's packed up and moved to Pakistan. Are we going to invade Pakistan next? They can't even find bin Laden. And that's exactly what they're there for, to find bin Laden. I even heard from Crazy 88 who told me another crazy thing. I want the war here on this soil. Well, son, if they wanted to invade, we sent all of our boys packing out there. If there was an invasion to happen, who do you think the next line of defense would be but us? Here. That will be your next line of defense. People like you and me will have to defend it. Because by the time they recall the boys, hell, Al-Qaeda would have already blew up the White House. Make Independence Day look like a comic strip. But I don't count on you, little-minded people, to think anything more. But I would seriously like to hear your opinion on what is our servicemen and women fighting for. Then I can post that in my favorites to see an intelligent response. But knowing you, you'll probably put up one of Ninja Man's stupid little videos showing me with a black eye, showing me with the way I look. Well, post it on this one. Post me the reason why our servicemen have to die for nothing. I'll be waiting.